Or Trey, one of y'all.
We here, baby. We here. We 4-1. 4-1. We ain't been this since what? 92? What's it been? 93? When's the last time we been 4-1? We was young man. All I know we was young man, and now we old. 4-1, baby. We got to enjoy the victories while we can. We got to enjoy the talent while we can. We got a great quarterback with lots of talent. We got some receivers that any kind of talent they got, he's going to maximize it, baby. He is going to maximize it, baby. And we got our defense is coming along, y'all. Our defense is coming along. Old playing better. Oh, St. Jude's, they playing a 2 deep zone. We realize we can't play man to man, so we got to play 2 deep, baby. And we hitting. Frankie Louisville is making plays, baby.
Hey man, that was just come out game, man.
4-1, baby. 4-1. Hey, Trey, be happy, Trey. Be happy, Trey. Smile. Biggie, smile. We 4-1, but we ain't been this way in a long time. Come on, y'all.
Hey,
We've been taking some L's.
Frankie had a hell of a game today, man. Frankie had a hell of a game.
Frankie Lou had a hell of a game, baby. Frankie had a hell of a game, baby.
Yes, sir. I mean, you can see the amount of different pass rushes he has. You know what I mean? It's not just the bull rush. I saw him spin a couple of times. I saw he pushed one dude out the way when Armstrong got a sack on the other end.
He had a hell of a day. And what happened to Watson? The massage just took his whole game away, baby. He must have had some of that baby oil with the special sauce in it, baby. He must have had that baby oil with the special sauce.
Watson was out there. He was out there. Was that scared of ghosts out there, man?
It's the baby oil. It's the massages in the baby oil.
He was seeing ghosts.
It's the massages in the baby oil, baby.
Yeah. It's like
the Diddy baby oil.
Stop. It's like I was saying on the podcast, man. He said he didn't want to run. He said that's not his game anymore. He was pay him to pass the ball. That's what he did. He put no pressure on us from the pocket as far as running is concerned.
Well,
yeah, I mean he couldn't run as much.
If I was them, I'd have put frog legs in about third quarter, at least third quarter. I'd have put
it wouldn't have made a difference. All of them would walk with their heads down. All of them walk with their heads down.
Hey man, their defense was still hitting though. Their defense was still hitting.
Hey man, they still hitting right now. In the locker room hitting these dudes, man. It was especially you could tell like on special teams, man, when they was coming down, they was just laying the wood on people, man.
Yeah.
And then on defense, they covered the run. They covered the run for the most part today.
For the most part,
yeah.
Did a better job against the run. And then my man Trey Z from the DJ Boost, baby, called it Brown Deep. He called it, baby. He tweeted it out, Brown Deep. And the next play, what did they do? Brown Deep, baby. We finally seen the speed, Trey Z. We finally see the Brown speed, baby.
He has one job.
One job.
Straight shot. He ain't do no cutting or nothing, just straight down.
Just run fast, baby. And it was a perfect pass, too. It was a perfect pass.
Yeah,
right
he put that
on the numbers, man. Right on the numbers. That boy can
throw. To the quarterback.
Hey, man.
So Biggie, what did you see when Mariota came in, man? You didn't say Mariota shouldn't be playing.
I mean, not 7 minutes left. It was way too much time. I mean, to me, I think Jay should have got at least one more. Because like I said, we could have put up a 40 burger. If Jay would have played another 8 more minutes, we'd have had another 40 burger.
Well, man, we're not here to embarrass people. We're not here.
We try to make
college.
No, we try to make.
It's like Colorado.
Yeah, we've been on the opposite end of that burger.
Because
man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, we'd have put that 40 burger up. They probably wouldn't even have scored that touchdown because that right there would have deflated them.
Hey,
they had Mariota in there. They was like, oh yeah,
we got to save some plays for next week, man. We can't give it all.
I mean, yeah,
we got a great team next week, but we got a great team next week. This is going to be our test next week. Probably the best defense we're going to play all year is this team we're playing next week. So, but Cincinnati put a 30 burger on this great D. So what are you talking about, baby?
That's right.
So if Cincinnati can do it, we can do it.
We can.
So put it this way: we're going to see a Browns defense versus a Bengals offense. That's what we're going to see next week. Now, it's all going to be depending on if we can actually put up the same amount of points. Because in order to beat Baltimore, we're going to have to put up at least over 21. Put it this way: it's not. It's gonna be a back and forth game. 21-28 will probably get you to win. Maybe even 30. Maybe even 35.
Well, hold on. Let's enjoy the butt whooping we gave today.
Let's just enjoy the win.
So let's give it 12 and enjoy the
Put
butt
it this way: I didn't really think Cincinnati.
Hey, baby.
I didn't think the Browns was going to come in there like that. Oh, right now, Lamar is on the run.
Don't worry about Lamar. Don't worry about
yeah. So I thought the Browns was going to come in there. By the way the defense was playing, at least put up 21. But I am very proud of the defense. I am very proud of this defense. They have stepped it up the last 2 games. I am very proud, especially Lou. Lou was playing like a man on fire.
We're blitzing.
Hey man, I saw Forbes out there covering too, man. Forbes did a good job covering today. I saw Forbes. They didn't even throw Forbes' way.
I was about to say they didn't. They
were at St. Juice the whole game. They left Forbes alone.
Yeah, but St. Juice was holding it down though. And
St. Juice was going with the receiver.
Yeah. He
was out locked.
He was following Cooper. Yeah.
He was doing a lot of man coverage.
Yeah.
Hey, that's listen. He said that the coach said that what he did was he piped down on all the verbiage, made it more simple so they can play fast and quick, and it showed up on the field today, man. Even Wagner was getting into plays. Yeah, I know he'd be tackling a lot, but he was actually going forward, making things happen.
Did you see Wagner sack the quarterback with the offensive player?
Yeah, push.
Yeah.
He actually sacked the quarterback with the offensive.
We had 7 sacks today.
7 sacks. Wow.
7 sacks.
Yeah, I think Wagner created an interception to Louisville, right? He hit him and he dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Cincinnati. Oh my God. Jackson dropped the ball crucially. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, fellas. Sorry.
Focus, baby. Focus.
Hey, look, man. I think that we're gonna ball. We're gonna play a good game against Baltimore. We're gonna battle Baltimore. We 4-1. Baltimore ain't nobody special. They wear the underwears just like we wear our draws. You know what I'm saying? We running from Diddy just like they running from Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We all running from Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they ain't no special. We can go up there to Baltimore and take them. Go 5-1, baby. Go 5-1. We ain't been like this in a long time, fellas.
Terry McLaurin,
I look too sad for me, man.
Y'all ain't 12 yards, man.
Diggy ain't got no smile. Trey Zeta like he working at the same time. The deacon doing computer work.
Wait a minute,
man.
I'm looking at stats, man. I'm looking at stats.
Hold on.
Baltimore just fumbled the ball. Cincinnati gets it back. Wow.
Frankie Louisville had 2.5 sacks today.
I'm counting my money.
Yeah.
Just counting my money. So
hey, Trey, you killing us, man. You are killing us, baby.
I'm just doubling down every time.
You are killing us, man. We just know it. You running away with it, baby. You're running away with it.
It takes some time to count all this money, man. You know
so the defense is what made the game today, right? Am I sure right about that? They really stepped forward and
they did. They
collapsed on the offense, made them throw the ball, which it seemed like Watson had a dead arm today. I mean, he was throwing the ball pretty hard. It wasn't going nowhere.
Well, what we're doing is playing a 2-deep zone and playing it real disciplined. We hitting and playing good ball. We realize that we can't go man-to-man. We go 2 deep with the 2 high safeties way back.
You know
what I'm saying? We play 3 safeties. And we got Chin playing like a linebacker. And we got Butler and what's his name got hurt too. Quan got hurt, but Butler and Quan playing 2 deep safeties.
But I gotta give credit to the running.
What's up, Lonzo?
The running game is so phenomenal between Eckler, between B-Rob, and between McNichol. I mean, those
big
3
tippy toes
are like, and then you got Jaden. So it's just like you got 4 runners all game, and you don't know what each one's gonna do. And it's just like, okay, like pick your poison.
Then if you play man-to-man, Daniel's gonna kill you because he gonna ride the backfield with your back turned. You know what I'm saying?
And then if you play light in the box, B-Rob is gonna pound you to death.
Yep.
And then if you try to load the box, you can go have Eckler come from the side, or you could throw a little slout route for him, and he's gone for 40. I'm trying to tell you, like, this running game is ridiculous. I think we actually top 3 in the running game.
I think
in the
we
NFL.
are, man.
I think we like number 3 in the NFL.
Hey, Biggie, what you think about, man? I'm thinking about calling us, man. What's it? Run DMV, baby.
Yeah,
I think I'm calling that, man. Run DMV, baby, because that's the way we running that. But we got a new kind of running back. We got 3-headed running backs plus Daniels 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, Daniels had about 70 yards. How many? What's the stats like for Daniels running today, Deacon?
Daniels ran for 82 yards, 11 carries, 7.5 per carry.
Was it 80 yards? You said
82 yards.
Oh yeah.
So he might have been leading the league in running today. He led the team in running, didn't he?
I don't think so.
Maybe Eckler.
Yeah, he did. So okay, so James Daniels, he was 14 for 25 for 238 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jaden Daniels ran for 11 times, 82 yards, 7.5 per. Eckler had 6 carries for 67 yards with 11 yards per carry. Nichols had 7 carries for 44 for 6 yards per carry. Rob had 7 carries, 18 for 2.5. McLaurin had 4 catches for 112 yards. De'Ami Brown had 2 catches for 57 yards and a touchdown. Eckler had 2 catches for 30 yards, 15 per. Excuse me. Let's see who else had a good day. So that's it. But yeah, we played some football today, fellas.
We played football. We had a nice balanced team. Nice balance, baby. Balance. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We was out there killing it, man. Was out there killing it.
Yeah.
That was a complete game. That was a complete game.
That was a game that we were supposed to be this, guys. I mean, that's why, Al, I'm not jumping up and down. I'll jump up and down if we do this to Baltimore. I will. I promise you. But this game was supposed to go like this. This game.
No. That wasn't supposed to go like this.
It was.
Because everybody had this game somewhat close because everybody thought that what's his name was going to put up points.
No.
What's that called? The quarterback.
No, man. Everything I saw, they were saying that.
Biggie. Let me tell you.
But I saw most of the scores it was like we would beat them by 10. We wasn't beating them by no 21. We weren't beating them by 21.
I got you on that. I'm telling you, because you don't watch the show, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, no. I got you calling it.
Hey,
but I'm just saying. But us as like as fans though. But not saying fans. Us that know for real what the situation is compared to wanting now newbies in a sense where they're like getting on the Jaden and the Commanders bandwagon. They were the ones keep saying, "Oh, they're going to keep it close. It's going to be a somewhat 10, like a 10 yard. We'll win by 10." But nobody predicted.
He loves scary Terry,
especially the defense. They didn't even give our defense. They thought our defense was one and done last week.
The number
it
one
was like, oh, the defense ain't gonna be able to handle the Browns. Blah blah blah. Watch it to be a 28-21 score. Man, we blew the brakes off of them. Blew the brakes off of them.
Yep.
So now they got to evaluate us and be like, okay, we thought they was gonna lose by 10. Win by 10, but now that they won by 21, 23 points, now we got to reevaluate the Commanders because for the simple fact, we're not sitting here looking at these numbers correctly.
Oh, Henry Buster said,
we're not looking at these numbers correctly. So what are we going to, oh my God, they missed the field goal? I'm done.
Look at Henry almost scored.
I'm done. I cannot believe they missed the field goal.
Scary Terry is in the house, baby.
Oh my God!
I'm just here to present an actual objective opinion.
I love it. I
know you've been slipping Trey Z money for him to not pass on them videos I keep sending them to show you.
Hey,
actually, I got mad when Terry dropped that ball. When they did the peanut punch, immediately I was like, and that's why receivers shouldn't run routes that are for running backs. They're just not used to running in all that traffic.
That was a hell of a play by the linebacker, though.
That
linebacker made a hell of a play.
The linebacker did what he's supposed to do. And if that had been a run, if that had been Eckler, B-Rob, or McNichols, that wouldn't have happened. But Terry's not used to running with that many people around him when he's got running, in traffic. So I'm happy though.
Hey, Scary had a touchdown today that he dropped. Really, that was a perfect pass dude threw to him, man.
Here we go.
That was the perfect pass.
It was okay. He said, "Hey, if it touches your hand,
in the basket, man, hit him in the hands of the basket.
Your hands, you're supposed to catch it." That's what.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He should have pulled it in. I give him that.
Baltimore won. God.
But you know what? Since I know Tracy did not send it to you, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. So, Mark Slera said that when he was talking to one man from last week, he said they told him that Terry McLaurin, Gannon, he said that even with the Eagles, Terry McLaurin was the one player that they were afraid to go man to man with because they said, man, he always carves us up, and he is like. And so what made me send it to you, though, was when Shirley was like, man, I knew Terry was good. I didn't know he had respect like that from around the league. I said, he had respect from around the league, everywhere except at Al's house.
Hey, man, I'm going to give you credit because Ward is one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Ward is, and he knows Scary Terry. He practiced against Scary Terry his whole Ohio State career. Right. And he knows, and Scary got the best, I think Scary got the best before he got hurt.
Nice. When he did the comeback, I said, "Oh, that's nice."
Yeah.
It was a good battle, actually.
It was a battle, and Ward is a top cornerback. He's one of the best top 5 cornerbacks. And really, Cleveland lost when he got hurt. He had to leave. That was the end of the game for Cleveland. Really, seriously, because then they kept on trying to play man to man. And Brown got him. All people, Brown got him. Brown got credible.
I was just about to say, De'Ami Brown.
That's one job.
De'Ami Brown had his one game appearance that he has every season, where he gets that one touchdown.
Not the one touchdown.
It keeps him in the league.
That's it.
Yeah, it keeps him in the league. He's 5 years in, baby. He's 5 years in.
He's the potential prince.
That ain't you.
Prince of potential.
There you go.
Speaking of receivers, guys, let me ask you this though. Now that you've seen what type of defense we somewhat going to be like getting closer to, like Baltimore coming up, and right now I think we're projected to make the playoffs. Okay, so we have to start getting these shut down. When we start getting these shut down like corners and these safeties out here, it makes me come back to the question: do you think we should pick up an Adams for a receiver, just just to kind of free up Terry, whatever? I know you might be thinking the salary, okay, but I mean, if we could chop that salary in half, give him a second and maybe a next year's third, and if they could take some of the brunt of that salary and get him at like maybe 13 million, something right around there, I mean, you wouldn't like, go over the hump and try to make that contender push.
I don't want him if he offered to build a Taco Bell in my house.
Nah, he had to take a big hometown discount, man.
That dude has a bad attitude.
13 million.
He has a bad attitude. He does not fit the culture of the team. He's gonna come in exactly. As soon as he comes into the team, man, he's gonna be that one dude. Oh, I didn't get enough passes. They actually they won that game. Remember on receiver, they won a game, and my man was mad because they didn't win by him contributing by having a lot of catches. And he's a diva. It's like every team he's on, he gets mad because things ain't going his way. Like that dude would come in, he would be disruptive. At best, it would lead to arguments and fighting. I'm not saying he's gonna bully anybody, but it would lead to argument.
Sometimes you get Devontae Adams is at that age now that I know he knows that he doesn't have too many more options after this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he may be getting to the point where he's like, let me find the right destination and let me shut my mouth and play. It's like your boy who went from Minnesota, Diggs, went to Minnesota to Buffalo.
Right.
Didn't like it there, was pissed off. Now he's somewhere else. Shutting.
But this is the second team where he hadn't been happy.
I know, but I mean, now he's happy. Now he's
no. I'm saying Devontae, he was mad with the Packers, Then
Right.
he got sent to the Raiders.
That's right.
Now he's mad with the Raiders. I'm like, everything don't go your way, you get mad.
Look,
You want to
I
He's
mean,
over the
I
third
think-
team.
I think Jaden. But the way Jaden's presence is, I think it would outshine most of what, you know what I'm saying. As long as they're winning, I don't see him having, because what's the I forgot, what is the was it Tony O'Brien that went to
Tampa Bay.
Not Tampa Bay, my fault. Yeah, the Tampa Bay, but also went to the Patriots or whatever. Didn't he go to the Patriots before that? And they thought, you know, with his whole demeanor that he wasn't going to be the right fit. You know, he wasn't a Patriot type player. But then as soon as he got with Tom, you know, that President Tom kind of shut him down and was like, okay, I need to play my part. You know,
but Tom wasn't a rookie.
But yeah, but there are
Tom
people,
wasn't a rookie.
but it's not about being a rookie. It's about being the presence of like greatness. And if you see somebody great,
Jaden
like
ain't great yet. Jaden's not great yet.
Somebody with
Jaden's had
potential
5
like
games in
Jaden-
the NFL.
Yeah, but Jaden is something different though. He's a different
Jaden has
breed.
potential.
Jaden
Jaden has potential to be great. He's not great yet.
But
he'll
he's
tell
not
you
great.
he's not great yet.
But if you see something like that, you don't try to diminish it. You try to let it, you know what I'm saying? You try to go like, you know what, this kid's got something. And if
we don't throw a stumbling block his way by bringing in a cancer player.
Yeah, let's not put the cart before the horse, man. Let's see where we go this year.
Actually, though,
let's see
Biggie, I
where we go
heard
this year, and let's make sure that next year in the draft we get ourselves a good possession receiver.
Thank you.
Let's
draft somebody.
I heard Peters is talking about getting rid of somebody and picking up a pick. He's still talking that.
Yeah,
he still like he's rebuilding. He says
we selling. I see us selling at the trade deadline.
Right.
There's a reason Jamin Davis ain't getting too much run. Right. They got him just good enough to be a valuable trade asset.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that to Diami.
Yeah, but who will we get in return though? Draft cap.
They want picks.
Yeah, that's all they want. Picks.
Peters wants picks.
Peters, exactly. Peters is looking at the 2025 draft.
Yep.
Because he's trying to build a team. Build a team.
Yeah.
Build a team that's a perennial contender, not a team that's going to win. I mean, they're going to win whatever they win this year. I'm not saying he's going to handicap the team or cripple them. I'm just saying that he's trying to build a team that's going to be a perennial contender that's always there.
Yeah.
Like we should be, like we were in the past.
Right.
But I will give credit that he did go out there and get a receiver like Noah Brown to kind of complement Terry though. Because that will help. That will help come playoff time. Because again, you know, Noah's been there. He has playoff experience from last year and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's good. Because again, I think we are projected to go to the playoffs. Because I don't see anybody right now, you know, especially with we play the Giants, but I think another win. We got the Cowboys. I don't see them really actually doing too much. So, I mean, in the Eagles, I can see a split right there. So. Right now, I'm from what I'm looking at, I'm projecting somewhere around 9 to 10 wins so far. Because right now, we were supposed to lose the Bengals game. We were supposed to somewhat lose the Cardinals game. So we're actually ahead of, you know what I'm saying, ahead of what, you know, the total win percentage was supposed to be of last year. So, because right now they had us going into the Ravens game. 3-3 or something like that, or 2-3 or something like that, or 3-2. So I mean, we're ahead of schedule, way ahead of schedule.
Well, okay, I don't like to rain on anybody's parade, but in 2008, which is the last time we started 4-1, we ended up losing 6 of the last 2 games of the season.
Yeah, I remember that.
When
we don't talk that nonsense here, son. We're always positive only.
We started 3-1. We started 3-1 in 2011. That didn't work out either. That's how we actually got RG3. So I'm not saying that this couldn't be different. I'm just saying that I'm not willing to like get too excited or too high until I see we're actually to like maybe game 6, game 7.
Because you got to at least admit that the team is good right now.
Oh,
it
yeah,
may not be
no
great,
doubt.
but
No. I think we're doing a great job right now, and I'm impressed by what we're doing. What I'm saying is that as teams adapt to what we're calling, and then I'm expecting what I'm looking to see is if our defense continues to step up, because you know the defense was supposed to be what was going to be leading the team until the offense could kind of get on its feet. And instead, what happened is the offense jumped out ahead and is letting the defense catch up. Well, at a certain point, Cliff Kingsbury always in the past, they said that he kind of starts to like peter out as far as his play calling. So if that happens, I'm expecting our defense to take up the slack if we're going to make this playoff push, like we're saying. And so that's why I say I want to get to like game 5 or 6. And then that'll tell me if what we're seeing right now is really the Ravens game is going to be the truth. But
yeah, they got enough film on us. They got enough film.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They have enough
like
film on it. They figured out what Jaden can do and what he can't do. You know, I mean, yeah, hey, these defensive coordinators are good. They watching tape and they're gonna figure them out. Okay, Jaden can't do this, Jaden can do this. He can't
likes to run to the right.
He likes to run to the right, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna figure them out, and then we gotta make a counter off that. You know,
that's what I want to see. Do we make the counter? That's what I'm saying.
But see, right now,
you played a defense today that was one of the best last year.
It was.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, this was a good test.
I ain't one of the best. Still is the best. So still is the best. Still is the best.
What?
Yeah.
So
they got some players.
I think like Cleveland's defense is very, very good. They're outstanding. Yeah. The difference is their offense is hot garbage. So had they made even some, just think about all the passes that were overthrown or dropped. If let's put it this way, let's say that had been Joe Burrow making those throws with the same kind of defense. What's the game look like then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
I'm not knocking what we're doing. I love what's going on. I'm talking all kind of junk to all my friends who are Cowboy fans, right? But I'm just saying, I want to see how we respond when the league adjusts to what we're doing. That's what I'm saying. And until I see that, I can't talk about how many wins we're gonna have and nothing like that. Because I mean, we can accidentally get 4 more wins. Yeah.
But I think right now playing the before playing the Ravens, I think playing the Bengals and playing the Browns was a good start because like I was saying earlier, because with the offense like Joe Burrow's, we went toe to toe with them, and with the defense like the Browns, and we kind of smashed them in the mouth. I mean, that's the kind of like the lineup for Baltimore, what they have. A Joe Burrow's offense with a Cleveland Browns sets defense. So we can go there and put up the same product we did today. We should look good going into Baltimore, because I don't think Jaden's going to be rattled because he's already gone to Cincinnati in front of prime time and did what he needs to do. But being that it's going to be a day game where you have less people really watching, unless you got sports package or whatever, or got the red zone, you know what I'm saying, you'll still have that, but you won't have all eyes on you as much. Right. That's so that's why I'm saying into this game, I feel good. Because for the simple fact, we somewhat been battle tested, because a lot of, like I said, we've been battle tested. A lot of people weren't expecting the numbers to like reflect what we're doing right now. Because again, they said that we were going to at least win by 10 points coming in, playing Baltimore, and we didn't do that. We beat the brakes off of them. I think so. Like I said, we have to go back and reevaluate us and be like, okay, these guys aren't, saying what we're expecting, especially by Vegas odds. So we got to, we have to sit back and see what these guys really are capable of. I
think a good determinant to whether we're going to be able to adjust after 5 or 6 games when the league catches up, sees enough film on Jaden, what he can and can't do, is right now how we are adjusting at halftime. Yeah. We are making adjustments. And we are coming out ready to go at halftime, not taking a whole third quarter to get started. So that tells me that these guys are also looking forward and watching what they're seeing and adjusting their play calling and adjusting their defense to the team that we're playing. So if you tell me that the league is going to catch up with us around game 6, game 7, I'm telling you also that we know they're going to catch up, and we got something. We should have something ready for that.
I believe that
we had something ready for it in the second half already.
That's my hope. I mean, that is my hope, and I'm not like pessimistic about it. I'm actually hopeful because I don't remember who said it, but they were talking about how there's a lot of stuff they do in practice that we still haven't seen yet, and so I'm anticipating that they're kind of trickling this stuff out, and they actually were keeping it a little bit more basic in game 1 and 2 because they're not adding new stuff until they know that Jaden is comfortable with it. And there ain't no point in doing a whole bunch of new stuff if the old stuff is working. Keep it basic until they stop it. So I really do like
there you go.
all the games.
Right.
That's right.
Well, I would say this about 98, Mathis. He had a hell of a game today. 98 in the middle. He played a hell of a game. He actually outplayed Allen and Payne. Allen had a good game too. Allen had a good game, but 98 Mathis had a hell of a game. He was our second or third round pick by Ron Rivera. Ron picked him in the second round, I believe. And he is playing much better ball. This is the best I've seen him play in the Commanders.
The most you've seen him play.
He hadn't played. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't had no bad games. He just hadn't had games.
He hadn't had games.
No games.
98 had a hell of a game today, and I gotta give our old vet Allen. He had a good game to do again too. I had to get old vet. Payne was out there. He did a little something, but not like 98 and Allen did. And like I said, 98 was actually one clogging that middle up too. I've noticed that 98 is playing a hell of a game, so we got to give him credit. And then we got, like we always had to give Davis. Davis came out in the second half, played defense and linebacker. He's filling in, backing up. He makes some good plays. I saw him make some pretty decent plays out there.
Yeah.
So you have to say that the coaching is helping, some of our higher picks that Ron picked play a little bit better. We saw Brown play better. We actually saw JJ play better today. JJ played a hell of a game covering. Still not a tackler, but he played a hell of a game covering. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we have to say that Forbes, Brown, and Mathis, which was high picks for Ron, played pretty good ball today. Played pretty decent ball today. Plus Brown did, which was a third round pick for Ron that played, of course, you saw the touchdown. So we got to give that the coaching does matter. Something that Tracy's been talking about for a long time. Coaching does matter.
I'm 100% on board with that, because how many times in the past, since Ron was the coach, did we say, man, if you gave this exact same squad to Shanahan or somebody else, that we would have won this game or this game or this game, right? That's why I keep on pushing back when everybody says, well, we only won 4 games last season. I'm like, since 2020, we proved we're a 7-win team. And we said with better coaching, we'd be a 9 or 10-win team. And then we had a regression because we went from bad coaching to horrible coaching. So that's why we have 4 wins. But this team actually is a talented team, more talented than people want to give us credit for. And I just want to see us live up to that. And, and I love what I'm looking at.
I appreciate that 4 wins, because you wouldn't have got the quarterback.
Oh, I ain't man. I'm just looking at it. I'm not doing recency bias.
It worked out in the end, right?
It worked
but
out.
I'm not looking at it with recency bias. Where people are like, oh, well, if we get 7 wins, that's good. I'm like, it's all right, but we've done that before. Show me something I ain't seen. I'll tell you what I haven't seen in a minute. Right now, we are number 2 in the NFC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not NFC East. We lead NFC East. We are number 2, right behind the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Yep. Only the Vikings are ahead of us. So with that, gentlemen, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Peace out.
See you.
Terry McLaurin is a number 1 wide receiver. Bye.
But
yeah, but I will say though, Commanders on that they're on their way though, and next week we're gonna tell it all, because I mean, if we could win next week, I don't really fear anybody except maybe the Steelers. Other than that, I don't see anybody like really
Steelers.
Yeah, they come
on. They're a hell of a defense, man. They coming, man.
And and they got a little run, but I mean, other than the Steelers, that's it. I think they could run the tables. I think
the Steelers is probably the number 1 defense in the league. We should say Steelers, Baltimore, then Cleveland. I'm thinking.
That's what I'm saying. We play the top 3 if we play the top 3 defenses, like the top 10 defenses,
we're gonna play them.
Yeah, top 15.
Well, I would say Cincinnati. I would say Kansas City's defense, because they play great in the playoffs. Kansas City defense is a beast in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it to them.
If you play 3 top defenses in the top 15, you're liable to win. You know what I'm saying? You're liable to win.
Actually, the Giants is a good defense too. Believe it or not, they just don't have no offense, but their defense is actually plays good. It's fundamental ball, man. Giants defense is actually really good.
Yeah, but I mean, being what we did to the Giants, we were running up and down the field.
We were.
Listen, man,
on like we wanted to. But I mean, now that Jaden's found the way, I mean, just imagine 2 of those being touchdowns instead of field goals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, the only people that I feel right now is the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, I also, even though I'm happy that we won anything, injuries is a big thing in NFL too.
Yeah.
When we know that B-Rob has a bad knee, that's why he didn't play the second. I think he's fine. He just didn't play the second half. We know that Quan got injured today. You know what I'm saying? So we know Brown has the groin injury. He didn't play today. So we gotta stay healthy. That's one. Something like some of these players are key. Luvu was key for our defense. Luvu was key.
Hey, let me ask you this. What do you think about playing Sanders still at the slot wide receiver?
I don't know. I kind of like Sanders still where he is right now.
He can play it. They say he can play it.
Both.
He can, but I kind of like him. I like him like spreading the field like he does now.
Yeah. Well, our defense, is so much suspect. I want him fresh for our D. It's just like if we picked up Travis Hunter from Colorado, I have him playing cornerback for us. He'd be our DB. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't play him at wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's a hell of a wide receiver, I would have Travis Hunter playing. You know what I'm saying? He'd be my number 1 pick playing DB because our secondary is so much suspect. That's what we're doing now is the coaches know our secondary. That's why I think we're playing better. They playing, like you said, real simple, playing 2 deep zone, playing basic 2 deep zone. That's what they're playing. They're not changing much.
We had to make a choice whether we're going to blitz and try to keep the quarterback from having enough time to pick us apart, or play coverage and hopefully we'll get deep.
Right.
So right now blitz is working.
The blitz is working too, but we playing like a zone blitz type situation. We still in zone. We just playing zone blitz. And we got Frankie Luvu coming. He got various moves. You know what I'm saying? He getting that pressure on. Who's leading our team in sacks anyway? Do you know who's the sack leader?
Armstrong, ain't it?
Armstrong. I thought Frankie Luvu came on today. He had like 3 sacks today, didn't he?
2.5.
2.5.
I don't know. It's got to be close. It's got to be close between them two.
Yeah, them two is real close.
But whatever he's doing, I don't care.
Yeah, I think Allen had a sack today too. Allen had a sack today.
Which kind? Fowler Jr. had a sack today.
Yeah, Fowler had a sack today. Yep. Yeah, he sure is. Fowler had a sack. Yep.
He got one late, but he got it.
Hey, man.
We got to stay healthy. We got to stay healthy for this run, man, because I don't think we're a deep team. I think we're a lot of surface area, but once you start digging into what we got, man, I don't think we got a whole bunch of backup players that can.
Well, we got to develop a tight end too, man. Unfortunately, Eckler is a great tight end, but he just lost 5 steps. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get Senate in some of those plays that Eckler is doing. Just get a little speed out there because Eckler ran a seam route. He was wide open, but he just had no speed. You see that?
Yeah, he gassed out.
He gassed out, man.
I like that fumble that they called on him though when he had just had it, and
that dude popped him. That dude stuck him, boy, because he stuck him. That was a good hit. That was a good. I mean, like I said, Cleveland can play some D, man. They was hitting. We were just good.
Momentum and emotion.
Yeah,
that's what it does to you.
Hey man, when Daniels when they went man to man and they blitzed and Daniels outran the cornerback to the sideline and he ran 60 yards down. That was a hell of a run, man. Daniels got some speed because that was a DB coming at him. Yeah. That was a DB that runs a 4-3.
Gone.
He was gone.
Even better that dime he threw to Terry on the run.
On the run. Yeah. Oh, that was even better because that you don't know whether he's gonna pass or throw.
Yeah.
That was a dime to Terry too.
Yeah.
And that was with Ward checking Terry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was with Ward.
But you can only check somebody for so long. They're gonna get up eventually, man. So him buying time like that, getting out of the pocket, man, that's where you want to be.
That should have been a touchdown instead of a field goal right there. That 60-yarder.
Nah, we threw an interception. That was when we threw the interception. The next play was the interception. That linebacker was good. They had that dude from Virginia, Owenoki or whatever they had. That dude was fast. That was a fast linebacker Cleveland had. That dude was making. He was the one that punched the ball out of Terry's own hands too.
Yeah. I got to get more hurt red zone because I mean Achilles' heels, man. Being in the red zone and not doing what we're supposed to be doing. You know,
we averaging 35 points, 40 points a game, Biggie. We doing
something.
You want perfection, huh, Biggie?
But what I'm saying is though, some of those are coming off of weak defenses though in the red zone. But when we start playing, like, look at the Giants, you know what I'm saying? Look at what we did today. Look at Tampa Bay. We were struggling to get in the end zone in the red zone. You know what I'm saying?
But Biggie, all those defenses are top defenses.
Giants
got top 10 defense. Tampa Bay got top 10 defense.
We get to the playoffs, it's going to be just like that.
Okay. We happy just to get there, Biggie.
I mean,
we've been losers for 25 years, Biggie.
I'm okay with dropping 30 on people. I'm fine with that.
I'm like, look, would you rather be happy to be there? Or would you like happy to win?
Oh, I want to win it, Biggie. I want to win it too, Biggie. You're right. We want to win it, Biggie.
You want to be happy too, though, Biggie. You want to be happy.
Hey, Biggie, I just want to enjoy it, man. I'm just enjoying the moment, man. I haven't enjoyed this in a long time. You know, this is something, you know, what was the last time? Was it Kirk Cousins the last time he was even close to this? You know what I'm saying? So it's
we want to be happy and we want to be realistic at the same time.
Yeah.
That's why I said we need to go back and start working on some of those red zone schemes though, because I mean it's gonna.
Oh yeah. We're not perfect yet. We're not perfect.
They doing it, Big. They doing it. Don't worry about it. They doing it. They killing it. They killing it in practice.
Hey, so Deacon, man, how we gonna end this, man? What's the point we gonna end it, man? What
the point is, man, this
is my money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and look for me to go live. Look for me to go live in a couple of weeks, guys. When I'll be at the Chicago Bears Commanders game.
Oh, this will be a good one because Chicago is coming on. So, Chicago has another good defense. Chicago has a great defense.
For me to be in the streets, guys.
All right. Hey, Biggie, are you going into any Wizards games this year? Because the Wizards about to start up, baby.
Yeah, I'll probably go to a couple Wizards games.
I'll be at one myself, man, 1 or 2 this year.
Hey, man, there is a bad rumor about.
Oh, man, if y'all end up going, I'll cop tickets, man. We, you know what I'm saying, hook up or something.
All right, you know that.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna be going.
It's a bad rumor about my man LeBron. Bad rumor. Ooh.
I would think a big.
My stomach hurting. Ooh. My stomach is hurting.
Don't let him get you.
You talking about on the Wizards or something? On the Command.
No, Biggie, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're not talking about it, Biggie.
Not gonna talk about it.
Nah.
Let's get out of here before I start bringing up stuff we can't talk about.
Baby oil.
No. Let's go, yo. Let's go. We won, baby.
We won. That's right. Let's get out of here.
Sean, shout out to Big Sean, my man.
Yeah, left hands up.
Left hands.
You don't know. Yeah. You don't know who you messing with. You don't know who you messing with. You don't know. You don't. I run you up and down the Serengeti. Heads ain't ready. I chew you up and spit you out like chicken confetti. My rhymes are heavy like elephants, stomping your regiments, dismembering all your limbs, ripping your ligaments. I break you down to an atom, change your chemical structure, roots and culture. You don't wanna fuck with this brother. I'm like a time bomb or a fresh can of Wilson. Style is plexiglass, got you face down in the grass. Radio.